Live from our studios in Brooklyn, New York. It's the Cool Jews Show, bringing you the cool Jews of the world. Brought to you by the best Jewish site for entertainment and news, www.thecooljew.com. I'm your host, Yosef, aka Webmaster. Tonight is the 5th of Adar, 5768, and February 10th, 2008. Today's show is sponsored in part by Sterling Electronics, located on Kingston Avenue in Brooklyn. For all your electronic needs, visit Sterling. Today's special guest is Rabbi Mendy Pellin, CEO and founder of chabadtube, and Mendy.tv, which is a weekly Hasidic newscast. Mendy was recently featured on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, and will soon be launching his new season of chabadtube, and we'll be hearing him speak about that. And later on the show, we'll have some music and news. Now, the show. Good evening. We're now in the studios, and we have with us on the line Rabbi Mendy Pellin. Mendy, are you there?
Yes, and yeah, I'm officially a rabbi, according to Jay Leno.
According to Jay Leno, you're officially a rabbi. Mendy, can you tell our viewers just a little bit about what you do and a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, but the only annoying part is that I hate hearing myself, and for some reason I hear myself like an echo. Oh no, now that's better. That's better.
Okay, let's see if we can do it. So,
all right, that's better. I hear you. So what's going on?
So what exactly is it that you do?
At the Cool Jew. What's going on at the Cool Jew?
Well, we're trying to find out exactly what is it that you do.
What is it that I do? Well, let me. You tell me what you know about me, and I'll fill in the rest. How about that?
Well, we understand you're a Hasidic newscaster out there for the Hasidic world, trying to give Hasidic news. So, just wanted to find out, maybe you can tell us about yourself, how you got into this, how this all started, a little bit of your story.
Well, at the beginning, I was just fooling around. I'm still fooling around. And for some reason, people are watching and people like it. And I think congestion pricing could be a good thing, but we'll have to wait and see.
Okay. Mendy, tell us, going back, I just want to find out a little bit about your history. Where exactly were you born? Let's talk about that.
I was born in Denver, Colorado.
Okay, so you were born in my own particular home city, Denver, Colorado. And you stayed there, and when did you come to New York? Where did you go to yeshiva? When I was youngin', I moved to New York. It's just, things should get pretty quiet and white and snowy in Denver. Mm-hmm.
So
I understand that you were related to the Torsky family. Is that correct?
Yes. My uncle, may he rest in peace, was Rabbi Shlomo Tversky, who was the brother of the big kahuna, Rabbi Abraham Tversky.
Very, very interesting. So you moved to New York when you were how old?
I moved to New York when I was probably a couple of years old. I don't remember exactly.
Okay, and you went to Olei Torah, Lubavitch Yeshiva. Where did you?
Oh, Chas v'Shalom. I went to Lubavitch Yeshiva.
Lubavitch Yeshiva. And when you were young growing up in Lubavitch Yeshiva, were you a famous person there? Or?
No, I was probably the best kid in the class growing up. I'm just kidding. I used to put on puppet shows in 3-1A, in kindergarten. I remember getting kicked out of the class for, I forgot what I said to my mom. But listen, some teachers worked with, I guess I could relate to me or whatever. And in those classes, I excelled at, won my honor roll, and had a really good time. And the teachers that kind of challenged me, I challenged them back with humor and stuff like that, and spent most of my time in the principal's office or the hallway. Very traumatic experience, but hey, if that's my traumatic experience, it's better than a lot.
We all had our days, So
yes, exactly.
It seems that you're digging up through your past. Your first real hit that really got you fame in more of the religious world was a video you made in Ukraine, the Sumo Sechi Mendy video. Can you maybe tell us a little bit about that, your experience in Ukraine, where that started?
What was the name of the video?
That Sumo Sechi Mendy video?
Oh, man, you got to get it right.
Okay, you have to tell us about it.
It's Sumo Sechi.
Sumo Sechi.
Sumo Sechi.
Sumo Sechi.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Mendy.
So tell us a little about the Sumo Sechi Mendy.
It's a video. You could find it online, on YouTube, I guess. And it's a nice video that me and some friends put together. We were just having fun. We filmed it in one day and edited it in the other day, and we just put it up for the campers to watch and enjoy. And I guess it was Chaim Danziger. Chaim Danziger was the director of the camp then. Scammed me into allowing it for them to put it on their website. And then we got like tens of thousands of downloads. And people were stopping me in the street and like, "Oh, you're crazy, Mendy. Too much shit, you Mendy." So I guess that was the first video going on. So
that was your first major production that you ever did. And some of these people, I understand. I think some Parrots was one of the people involved in that original production, correct?
Parrots Golding. He was the production director, and translator. Parrots was actually born in Ukraine.
Oh wow!
And he has red hair. He's a very good-looking guy. He could, and he's an eligible bachelor. You could find him on Facebook.
Okay, for all of you guys out there who are looking for shidduch, you can go look for Parrots.
Golding, Parrots Golding, and he helped me out with that video along with Yankee Asher. I don't know. But yeah, he's also on Facebook and he's eligible.
Okay, we got two bachelors out there.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Okay, keep throwing them out.
These guys helped me with the first video, and then when I started getting to video editing with the Mendy Report stuff, Yankee Asher helped me learn how to use the programs and stuff, and he works for GEM, and I was working for JAM, Jewish Abstract Media.
So you combined the JAM and the GEM together to make up one major program over there?
Exactly. And then and then Parrots Golding signed up as the senior editor.
Oh,
Are you able to go to the commercial break for a second? Hold on.
Okay, we can hold out for a moment. That's fine.
Yeah, sorry about that. Okay. All right.
For our viewers out there, we're just going to a quick break here. Hold on.
Oh, are you able to do that? You want to give me a ride home? My microphone. Okay. I'm wired here from BBC television.
BBC is chasing after you, I understand. Is that correct?
Yeah. All right, fine. I'm just getting my code. I'll be there right outside.
Okay, Mendy, you're back.
And we're back. You want me to do that again?
We're back. The schnauzal's continuing here.
Yep.
Okay. I hope you don't mind me bringing this up. I heard a story when I was personally in Ukraine myself about a little dog that you smuggled across the borders into America. Can you tell us a little bit about that story?
Oh, Schnickel. It's funny you bring it up now. I just got an email. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, okay. I just got an email from a friend of mine in Israel that said that they have right now the 2 shekel coin now in Israel, and they're calling it Schnickel.
Okay.
So I really believe that my dog Schnickel had an effect on that, because right now he's in Israel.
What happened with the dog? You found this dog in Ukraine, and then you brought it back to America?
What happened was I needed a sidekick for night activities, and I came across this poor little 3-week-old dog, 2-week-old, I forgot how old he was. Teeny little thing that this babushka lady was selling for $8 on the sidewalk in Yepatoria, or Simferopol, Ukraine. And I told her, I negotiated her to pay a couple bucks less, and I bought it. And I figured it'd be a good sidekick. And then I decided I'm going to train this dog well. The first thing you got to train this dog is that it should feel comfortable sleeping on its own. So I made it a little box, and I put some towels in there, and I told I told my roommates, don't mind this just bring a little puppy into the room. And the only problem is every 2 hours, this Schnickel used to cry. I woke up, I didn't cave in, I didn't bring him into my bed. Every 2 hours he used to cry. I brought him out. Wow, it's freezing outside. I brought him out and shook him back and forth until he went back to sleep. I put him back into his box. I did this for the whole summer, and I potty trained the thing so that it pooped outside, and I taught it different tricks and stuff. And the original plan was to leave it in Israel. I mean, not to leave it in Ukraine. But I got so much.
It's pretty hard to get an animal like that across the borders from Ukraine. Is that correct?
Huh?
The Ukrainians are, and Americans, I wouldn't imagine they're so easy to allow to take animals across the border.
Yeah, exactly. So I decided that I'm gonna take this thing back with me to the United States, smuggle them in, and it was a long, complicated story because we had to bring them to Germany first. We stopped in Germany, then from Germany to the U.S. But this is before 9/11, so things were a little more lax. But I managed to bring the little fella back to Crown Heights. He's one of the few dogs in Crown Heights. And, Z, the bird lady, used to come in. That's how I met her. Every morning at 6 o'clock, I gave her keys to my house, and she walked the dog in the mornings.
So this is where you know the Z bird lady from?
Yep.
Okay.
And then my brother brought the dog to Israel a year or two later, and family adopted him in Israel, so he lives in Israel now.
So now Schnickel lives in Israel. Now there's a rumor out there.
Schnickel in Israel.
There's a rumor out there that Schnickel is somehow related to Shnazal. Was there any confirmation on that?
Hold on 1 second. What? No relation.
No relation between Schnickel and Shnazal. Any comment for our viewers on what Shnazal is, or does the Shnazal?
That I take to my grave.
That you take to your grave. Okay, so
yeah,
that's.
I'll tell you, if you're able to beat it out of Matatiao, you could. I was one time I was eating with him. We made a couple of chaims on Shabbos. Make it right over here. We made him a couple of chaims, and he dragged it out of me. Yeah, make it right here. And But he said he promised he's not going to tell anybody about it.
So you imagine, like, on your, on your cave or on your tombstone, you're going to have, big bold letters there. The shnazal officially stops here.
Yeah, so you're going to have to whack me to really get that information.
So you're coming upon your third season. When do you plan to release out the third season?
Well, we got a lot of good stuff planned. A lot of shnazal. And it's definitely worth watching. Definitely worth watching.
When do you plan to release it out? When do you plan to have that released?
It's going to come out pretty soon.
Any dates?
Or it's going to come out around February 18th.
February 18th, for all those out there, you can look forward to right around there, seeing Mendy's new show.
It's around that time. I think the best thing for people to do is log on to mendy.tv or chabadtube.com. It goes to the same place. And on the top right-hand side, put in your email address. And we don't send no spam, no schnauzle. Whenever we come out with the next season, you'll get an email, and we'll tell you when the program's out. And it'll come straight to your inbox.
What new features can people look forward to seeing on this new season?
What can people look forward? You can make it right over here. You get stuff. You'll see. I don't want to totally give it away, but we worked on a bunch of different features that are going to be on each show, and you'll see some more of. You'll see some more Matasio behind the scenes of the Leno appearance. You'll see
what to give away and what not to give away here.
We have a bunch of cool things that we got from the Shluchim convention. I got a whole arsenal of good stuff that we're going to
So are you going to be doing just weekly now, or you had a plan, I think, to do daily at one point in time?
It goes by email. Yeah, just go straight. Just straight. It all goes by email. Sign up the email and we'll get it out to you. We'll shoot out an emaal to you when we have the episode out. So,
so your plan right now is just to do weekly, correct?
It'll be approximately weekly. I don't want to force it, so that I want to wait till there's good stuff, and so that each show has good quality material. Good schnauzal.
Good schnauzal. Speaking of schnauzal, we see on some of your more recent material this coming soon Ask Moses TV and Chabad.org. Any comment on what that's all about?
Yes. I'm working together with AskMoses.com to make a TV site for eventually cable TV. Right now it's just going to be web-based. And it's basically going to be the marriage between education and entertainment. Go straight. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's really going to be a lot of fun. Things
so
that you already know.
So you're working together with Chabad.org, or just Ask Moses for this one?
No. Just Ask Moses. And working together with Yossi Jacobson, Simon Jacobson, Avram Fried, Benny Friedman, and a bunch of other people. And we're really having a good time. We're having a good time
when it goes live, it's going to be a 24-hour channel, or how is it going to work?
Yeah, you just go straight. When it comes out, we're going to start. There'll be different channels, and each channel will have a certain amount of content that will be updated on a regular basis, and you'll just be able to flip around like a television, and watch something good, wholesome, funny, entertaining, or just interesting, weird.
Okay. The Hanukkah Light Project, who was behind that? Where did the idea for that come from? Are you planning on doing that again? More holidays? Do you plan to do that for?
Well, that was a lot of fun. And we had it was a very emotional experience. It was really good. And hopefully we'll do something like that again. We'll see. And the best part of it is that we were able to unite Ask Moses, Chabad.org, chabadtube, and everyone together. It was just very nice. Everyone was working together on the project. So
you plan on continuing that for future years? Do you plan on continuing that in future years?
No, we'll see. We'll see if I get the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a lot of fun. Me and my wife hit the road and went to party, met people, and it was a lot of fun.
I hope you don't mind me.
I'm just leaving the vehicle. Hold on.
Okay.
Pretty cold outside. Wow. All right. Konnichiwa. Sayonara. Sayonara. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
If we meet, it'll be around like...
Okay, Mendy.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No worries. I hope you don't mind me raising a little bit more of a controversial issue over here. And that is about kids and your show. I mean, I was just looking at some of the comments from... You were recently on the Leno show. Beautiful joke you had over there. For our viewers, you can go to our site or to Mendy's site, and you can find that video over there. I'm just looking at one comment over here that was put up on Crown Heights Info. The Jay Leno show is not a place for a Hasidic Yid, especially since it's not promoting a Jewish cause, but rather his own interest on the show. I would caution most hosts not to introduce this man to our children by letting him host our rallies. He's not a Dugma Chai, in my opinion. He's taking the same path as Matisyahu. What would you respond to that?
Well, first of all, I like Crown Heights Info is a great site. They let everyone voice their opinion, so that's very good. And listen, it's that guy's opinion. I have a different opinion. I think that it's very important. It's very good for people to see Chabad guy, Orthodox guy, Hasidic guy, to see him as someone that's approachable and to beat the stereotypes. And I think that it really softens the playing field for shluchim and people out there to do their work. So, I believe it's a good, positive thing, and he believes it's a negative thing. And God bless him, and may God bless his children, his great children, grandchildren. Everything should be good for him, and I respect him. And
so, what do you have to say about kids watching your show? I know that in Borough Park and more, other types of Chassidim, internet is strictly banned. So, in Lubavitch, we've taken a little bit of a different stance on that. So, I mean, are you in favor of kids watching your show, or are you putting this out more for older Bacharim, for the married families of married couples? I mean, who do you see watching your show? Do you support kids in Crown Heights watching your show, or?
Well, I mean, I think it really depends on the parents. Like anything else on the internet, what kind of value you're trying to instill in your kids, and just like anything on the internet, I think parents should first preview what the kids want to see, and if it's in line with what you want your kids to be brought up, then it's good. Good, wholesome, watch it. It's fine. And if it's not in line, then put it on the parental control, do not watch website list.
Mm-hmm. So, do you feel all the content on your show is appropriate for kids in Crown Heights and around all Jews in general?
There's not one kind of kid in Crown Heights. There's many different kinds of kids that are exposed to many. The Crown Heights is very has a wide variety of people, and I think that there are a lot of kids that are exposed to very, very bad things, especially on the internet now, and a lot of parents are just clueless about it. But I mean, that's just a side note. But I'm just saying that it really depends on the parent. The parent should look at my stuff, and if you think that it's in line, every parent has to have a game plan for chinuch and how they're going to raise their kids. And if this falls into line with how you're raising your children, then fine. If not, then don't watch it.
Mm-hmm. So you really feel that your show should be up to the parent on whether they allow their kids to watch the show? Okay, well.
Yeah.
Let me ask you just a couple last questions here. Somebody wants to be on the show. What would you say is worthy to be on your show if somebody is interested in getting themselves involved with you? What would you say is worthy news?
Basically, it's a lot of people have ideas, and some of them I use. A lot of people have in this community. We have so many talented people. So, So I get lots of ideas from a lot of people. Some of them I use, some of them I don't. Whatever I feel comfortable, if I get a laugh out of it, if I think that'll be fun to do or whatever, then I do it. If not, then I don't. And sometimes I will do it, and then I'll look on the screen and I'll say, I got tons of footage and things that never made it onto, I never saw the day of light or the night of day or whatever you want to call it, because I just looked in and I'm like, that's not funny, or that's not interesting, or there's no point in putting up that up and whatever. Like, for example, the catwalk bit.
Yeah.
That was just laying around my office for a long time, and we're debating if we should put it up, and then we didn't have anything to put up one day, and we're like, let's kids are in camp, let's
put up the catwalk.
Yeah, and so we put it up, and we got an interesting response.
Mm-hmm.
So
we have lots of stuff like that. A very diverse response on that one, I think.
Hold on just 1 second. By the way, I only have like 2 minutes.
Okay, so we're going to finish up here then.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. Okay. So just
last. I got like 1 minute to go.
Okay. Any comments on the Leno appearance that you, or should we just wait for your new season to come out for all the info on that?
The comment is, wasn't that cool?
Wasn't it cool? Definitely was very interesting seeing it. You definitely, from what I've heard from around the block, people are saying that you definitely had the best joke on the show over there.
I'll tell you, it was a lot of fun. I hung out. This time they wanted to really get some crazy, like funny, outgoing priests, rabbis, and ministers. So they actually casted, and they had a bunch of priests come in and tried out their, tried them out. They had to audition, and then they had some ministers and rabbis. And
you looked a little nervous up there. Were you nervous when you came onto the show?
Yeah, I was a little nervous.
Knowing the whole America's looking at you, can definitely do that.
12 million people are watching. Yeah. I'm used to that, but it was fun. I had a good time.
Your numbers just boosted from 50,000 to 12 million. It's a big difference over there. I understand you're also involved with Levi's appearance on Leno. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Behind the joke over there.
We talked about that and stuff. But anyway, yeah.
Anyways, thank you very much for appearing on the show tonight. We really appreciate it, and hopefully we'll have you on another time after your third season gets out. Well, thank you very much, and have a good evening.
You too. Take care. Bye.
You've been listening to Rabbi Mendy Pellin here on the Cool Jews Show. Mendy was coming from a wedding and on his way home. That's why it was a little bit chopped up in the middle. But anyways, now over to the news center. Taking a look at what's good on the Cool Jew right now. What's interesting. We have on the top there what you're listening to right now. Cool Jews of the World, this new show, should be released weekly. Interesting characters, or people in the Jewish nation, around the characters. Then for the third commercial for his event, be on the other Christian archive, and has taken it from being a low-grade school with a lot of violence and brought it up all the way to a high-class school, one of the best in the city. That's right, a Hasidic principal. Also, a man found his stolen helmet, bicycle helmet on eBay. That's right. He went on eBay, he's looking around, and he sees his helmet that was stolen. He contacted police and had the gun arrested. Also in Australia, a man threatened to blow up a city in Australia with a TV remote control. That's right, he went out with a TV remote control, told everybody that one press of a button will blow up half the city. And police finally got a hold of him, realized that he had no bomb, and in fact he had only a TV remote control. Mendy Pellin video on Jay Leno, still up there now. A couple videos from Mason. And in California, Chabad on a program for Chabad House. It's a weight loss program. That's right, if you want to lose weight, you can go to Rabbi Mendy in Bel Air. We'll have a weight loss program for you. A couple of other interesting videos on there. Most popular this week was the yellow car video. A controversial car that's driving around the Brooklyn area. You can see that video and others on thecooljew.com. Now over to the weather. The weather we have tonight, flurries and wind. Monday, Tuesday, wind, sunny, and showers. We got all that in there. Wednesday, rain. Thursday, Friday, partly cloudy. So when you go out to do Mivsaim, not going to have too much sun. Saturday, Sunday, a few snow showers, sun on Sunday, and we'll have more news for you on weather next podcast. And now over to a song, and that's going to finalize out this week's podcast. So thank you for tuning in. We hope to see you back next time for another podcast, another person, another cool Jew.
אני אוהב כל יהודי, אני אוהב כל יהודי, כל אחד יקר בשבילי, אני אוהב כל יהודי, אני אוהב כל יהודי, אני אוהב כל יהודי, כל אחד יקר בשבילי, אני אוהב כל יהודי, אוהב כל יהודי שבעולם, אוהב כל יהודי באשר הוא שם, זה מדעני או ימני, חילוני או חרדי, כל אחד יקר בשבילי, כמה יפה העם שלי, אני אוהב כל יהודי, אני אוהב כל יהודי, כל אחד יקר בשבילי, אני אוהב כל יהודי. ישראל רוצה שלום עם כל העולם, ישראל היא החלום של אהבת עולם, מרוקאי ואתיופי, רוסי או תימני, לבן כחושי, כמה יפה העם שלי, אני אוהב כל יהודי, אני אוהב כל יהודי, כל אחד יקר בשבילי, אני אוהב כל יהודי. From the African roots to the middle of the Middle East, eating a fruit, I'm just trying to make a little piece. What I'm giving to you is love, man, L-O-V-E. What should you do? Do what I done and give it back to me. Nation to nation, no matter who win, it's a sin, it's a sin, it's a sin. Sharing the air that I breathe, but Mr. Rastafari ain't for my dream. Please don't keep me quiet if I scream. The life of peace is real life from Africa Africa to Asia, man, we must all unite. Ask your 40 ultra refocus server docs. East Coast, West Coast, the same props. One life for all mankind, Olam. Stop the clocks, it's 0 hour. Feel the power, it's 0 hour. Feel the power.
This is a song for every Jew. Whoever you are, I love you. Let's get together, me and you, and sing this song for every Jew.